Hi, folks.
Welcome to Inside the Dickhead Studio.
I'm Dr. James Tipton.
Hey, really?
I'm Lady Glenn Tipton. Okay. So, here we are. The Fright Night Film Festival, the first ever's over. And we had a lot of pleasant experiences, which we'll be talking about on the show this coming Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
We actually had the opportunity to interview Gunnar Hansen, John Dugan, Heidi Martinuzzi, David Hebner, and one of my personal favorite interviews was Median Diane.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just freaking hilarious because you're saying you'd love to see the look on your face when Diane, which is a normal English name, had to spell out median.
Well, the thing about it was, right before the interview, I wanted to get everybody's name straight and just make sure I knew a little bit about what we were going to talk about. So I just asked the girl who had, like, all her face covered with rings and shit, what their names were, and she said, well, my name's Diane.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, I was like, oh, okay.
Diane had plenty of, like, piercings everywhere.
Yeah. And she,
really hot.
I said, what's his name? She goes, Median. I swear to God, I think I went, really? Median?
It's Median. And seriously, they were cool and everything, but it was just one of those occasions where, like,
it's just one of those things where, you know, on the outside you're supposed to be acting like there's nothing wrong with that, that's perfectly fine, yeah. But on the inside you're like, what the fuck? Well, yeah. I mean, really. But then again, I'm going around calling myself an Uncle Bill.
That's true, yeah. And I am the creepy. But yeah, we were sort of, I don't say we were forced into it, but it was just something that happened all of a sudden. We actually did on-camera interviews that are going to be on the Fright Night Film Festival site, and I think that we're going to get audio copies of them, although I'm not sure on that, you know. So maybe they'll be on the show on Friday, I'm not sure. We didn't do any interviews like we said we would, as far as our high-tech recording equipment, even though we brought it.
Yeah, they wouldn't let us load all that stuff in there. We didn't have enough room.
But, you know, for anybody that was thinking about coming down to the Fright Night Film Fest, I'd highly recommend you come to the next one. I think the next one's going to be in July. And it was a lot of fun, actually.
It was. I mean, it was amazing.
We talked to DJ Funkmaster, what is his name? He wouldn't give us his real name. So you, I know he sent us one of his movies. We talked to him down here. He was from the board. And Tim Gross spent most of the day with us at our table and enjoyed the creamy DEADPIT goodness.
True, with that.
Yeah. But we basically gave out a bunch of DEADPIT propaganda and announced that Angus Scrim will be on the show on September 29th.
That's right.
And he's the big surprise. So, smaller convention that you'll get to do that you really, if you go to a larger convention like Horrifying, you're not going to get to talk to celebrities hardly.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you too, the main thing about this convention for me was not really the celebrities, it was actually people. Because, I mean, we really did meet some people that were genuinely nice, gave us some screeners, and actually seemed to give a shit about the show, and,
yeah.
You know, listen to it. Now, whether or not they're full of shit, I don't know, but at least they were nice.
And actually, I thought the promoter was really nice. I mean,
he was.
He helped in every way. Like, he gave us a great spot for our booth, and
yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask.
Set us up for those interviews.
You couldn't ask for a better situation. I mean, who the fuck are we, really?
Yeah.
As far as like draw goes.
True.
But yeah, and
but if you look at it, we also do have experience. If you're on by interviewing people.
Yeah, but over the phone, we don't have any kind of experience interviewing people.
No, but if you think about it, it's really not that different, other than the fact that they're like 2 feet away.
And I can smack the shit out of you too. But
I'd like to be smacked behind him.
Yeah, but that was the thing that I think surprised me the most was how many people we actually got over there that were interested, because, you know, you said before we didn't really sit there idly for more than any, like, 2 or 3 minutes.
That's the thing. There was a guy right across from us, fucking, what was he, a DJ or something? I don't know. He moved the whole day. I don't know if anybody came over to him the whole day.
He read the whole time. I swear, I don't think anybody was bothered him at all.
We didn't sit at our table twiddling their thumbs for more than a minute at a time, really, or 2 minutes, you know. Except maybe, well, I guess towards the end, when it was getting ready to close up.
Which, by the way, you gotta mention the Tim Gross thing, because that was amazing of him to even come down here.
Yeah. Freaking 6.5 hours down here, 6.5 hours back, same damn day. Now that's dedication, if you will.
There's not many people that will do that, and you know, the turnout was as such as where the only people that really did any good business were, I'd probably say, Joe Ball and Gunner Hansen. Honestly, they did. So you kind of feel like, you know, he's letting down because of the small turnout, but you know, you get some exposure.
It's the first year.
Yeah.
And I actually do think there's a good shot of this becoming a pretty good convention, because they treated everybody great, honestly. Like, not just us,
yeah,
but everybody in there.
I mean, Kim was all over the place trying to, anybody had a problem, he was trying to do this, and I gotta give the guy credit. I've never seen anybody run a promotion with, you know, and care that much about people. And he did try to get everybody exposure, which was another thing too. He tried to get everybody on the radio and, you know, do those interviews and television.
The only thing that we missed was we did miss the banquet.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Look, you know, I kind of wanted to go to the banquet, but honestly, black tie affairs are not either.
That's what it was set up like, you know. And a lot of people were, honestly, a lot of them were dressed up.
Yeah, mostly all of them were.
There was only maybe 2 or 3 other people that were in, you know, t-shirt and jeans, and, you know, that's just not their cup of tea. Although I would have loved to see who won some of the contests, I mean, some of the films, the film fest and stuff. But, you know, that's just one of those things where we weren't prepared. So, you know, if we come back next year, hopefully they'll do this again in July, is when they're July 6th, 7th, and 8th, I believe. And I'm sure our good friend Scott Goldberg will come down here. He'll have the Force Hills, which we will be in, supposedly. And we'll all be together at a big table. And we want all the DEADPIT people. We want Hydroponic down here.
I don't know about that.
We want Adam Beck and Wash. They're supposed to come down here.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Okay. Tim Gross will be down here. We want our own DEADPIT section. Uncle Bill and myself are going to buy green and black tuxedos to wear. So, you know, it'd be great.
You know, I mean, we did meet quite a few people down here, which was pretty amazing to me. We met, I would say, at least a dozen people that actually were interested in the show. A couple people that knew who we were, and a couple people that wanted autographs. Why in the world that?
Yeah. Donnie Miller will be very upset about that. There's another person out there that has an autographed colored DEADPIT poster.
Yeah. But we gave away a lot of shit, and, like, I mean, we couldn't ask for better cooperation from most people we interviewed.
We talked to John Dugan for a while, Gunnar Hansen, Heidi Martinuzzi was really killing, honestly. Joe Bob Briggs was a little high on something.
Yeah.
So we didn't talk to him as long as, you know, the rest of the folk, but, you know, it was...
he was either high on life or painkillers, but I'm pretty sure it was painkillers.
And we actually got to see a David Heavener film. I found out it was his first horror film, which we'll be reviewing on the show. Curse of the Maya, as I remember. And it has Joe Estevez in it, and Todd Bridges. Todd Bridges. Yeah. But, thank y'all for watching this next special edition of DEADPIT on the Road here at the Holiday Inn in fucking Louisville. Bridges.
This is for you right here, people. Thank you.